Hi everyone, my name is Annabelle Quintero. I'm your cultural wellness coach, and this channel will be about Latino culture and how diverse we truly are as a people. So many people want to diversify their organizational culture and really be inclusive. And one of the things that I've realized is the Latino culture is we have multi races, many different spiritualities. We speak many different languages, but that is not what people truly know about us. And so in this course, in this channel, will be leading with my culture. We'll be sharing so much of our history and really discussing how white supremacy has impacted Latino culture and identity. Why would I do this? Well, first, my community definitely, the more trainings that we do, the better. But also, it allows other organizations and other cultures to truly learn about the ways that the African diaspora, colonization, the genocide of Native Americans, and also imperialism, always having a forever foreigner threat, has really divided us. And so this channel is going to lead with culture. We're going to have a great time, but most importantly, we are also going to dive into the root thinking, the paradigm that created the separation, and to whose benefit and to whose detriment. That is really important as we look at our wellness for ourselves. It's time for us to look at our cultural wellness. Where are we at culturally? Where are we looking to make new social agreements? And social agreements usually is how we decide to be governed with laws, but also how we are interacting with one another. And it's extremely important as we look at creating a new inclusive and diverse future that we have a level of understanding. So this course will also be this channel will be magnifying the historical thinking, the old paradigms that have informed every institution, our financial institution, our spiritual institutions, our political institutions, and how that has created the present moment. So that as we are looking to have these hard conversations, we can identify, oh, this came from this group of people. This thinking is not serving us anymore. What other paradigm shifts can we create? This channel is here to magnify our consciousness so we do not just stay in the trauma and the drama of separation, but we actually understand it so intricately and the complexities of it so that we can learn how unified we really are, how connected we truly are. So it's interesting how in learning how we're separated, you will also naturally learn how connected we are as the human family that we are on this earth. What makes me do this work? Well, it's not like I really chose it. It chose me. I think there's a lot of different stories, but the one story that I can share in my life that has truly allowed me to experience true separation was, I was born and raised in Seattle. I moved to the Big Apple to pursue my dreams and work on Wall Street and be a B-girl and model. And I found myself this one Tuesday running for my life. And it took me almost 20 years to share with the world that day that I ran down 46 flights of the One World Trade Center, that day that I spent most of my day in the cab. And I wrote a book about it. It's called Step, Step, Jump, Transforming Trauma to Triumph from the 46th Floor. When I had finally reached Uptown, I was right on Isham and Broadway, and there was this church, the Good Shepherd Church, right there. And I decided to go in. I couldn't believe everything that I had just experienced, and I was crying, and I was grateful. I was like, oh God, thank you so much. Thank you for this life. Thank you for this moment. I can move my hands, and I can see myself, and I can just be here in this present moment. And as I was just gratefully praying for the life and the existence, I then felt my blood flow. How can you feel that river, that stream within your body? It was like I realized, oh, my notions of God being out there. This breath is God. This life force in my cells, that however we want to call the universe, divinity, it was within me, within you, within all of living things. It connected me in that moment. And so in the most traumatic day of my life, surviving September 11th, I was given this gift to experience oneness. Since then, I couldn't understand how anyone could invent the most cruelest thing called war. I saw religions that were all from the same father, Abraham, truly just tear each other apart. And the hatred and the fear and the separation, it all stems from separation of thought. That I am not you, that country over there doesn't impact me, that Mother Earth, everything is just for my consumption and for my need and my happiness. And I realized humans only do two things. Humans create ideas, and we create human babies. But everything else is from Mother Earth. Everything else we take, we may shift it, we may transform it, but we didn't create it. We didn't create the trees, we didn't create the land, we don't create air or water. And when I realized that all we do is create ideas and human babies, then if we don't like the human condition, the root cause of it is our thinking. So I have spent many years understanding the power of 3. And I've seen this number be the foundation of strength, be a foundational number in life. And so my goal is to magnify the power of 3 so that you can see it. It's my goal here, my purpose, and I feel like it's just a calling. It wasn't like I planned to do this work. But no matter how many times I've moved from Seattle to New York throughout my life, my books and my notes and my research have always been with me because I knew the knowledge and the wisdom was crucial. And so I want to thank you for joining me, for listening, and really for taking it upon yourself to want to understand the ways we separate ourselves because you really feel our connection. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your compassionate heart, if it wasn't for you walking in your values and not accepting the plateau, not condoning our condition with silence. You want to do something about it. You are feeling so compelled. And I want to help you on that journey. Because as we understand the thinking that has informed each institution, each societal structure, we can actually critically identify old paradigms and see how the systems are perpetuating the same result and choose. But most importantly, when we understand, when we have a basic understanding of how our history created this present moment, and we come together and we have this dialogue, man, the way we can grow together simply by having a basic foundation of understanding allows us to accept each other. And in that acceptance, not agreement, I'm not saying that we agree, but in us understanding each other, we can accept each other. And in that is where we can truly co-create a new future. And that is truly something that I know many are looking forward to do. So I want to thank you. I'm so excited to jump into this work. I'm excited to sharing the power of three and all the ways that old paradigms have created this present moment. I'm Annabelle Quintero, your cultural wellness coach, and truly, truly love the life you live. Thank you.